Dude, you're gonna be just hitting the farm for me.
Yep, is here.
I got one.
Back up. Ah,
Nice.
just
I'm
got me.
gonna assert a person to Squirtle. Exactly. Okay. Wait for this.
Alright. Don't hit that one. Oh,
Bring
I was gonna
back
say
arm.
save it. You gotta
Oh.
save it because this one's 1 to 915.
Going in.
Got it?
Careful of jungle gank.
That's
No,
flash.
eject. On Squirtle.
I'm look towards bot. Jungle's top.
Okay.
Jungle is top.
They might be rotating their bot lane or top. Look for a potential.
Dude, throw your
Nice.
cooldowns on it.
Cool.
Is all good?
Okay, back up Zora.
Nice. He has no flash.
I'm trying to A-press.
He's one.
Yeah, score.
Yeah, we can't
Huge.
contest.
Backing up.
I can get it. Okay, I'm back with my jungle.
Okay. I'm just trying to get 5 dispenser.
You're still top.
You're good.
They might move into jungle. I don't know.
I got that one.
Nice.
You got both
Okay.
there. Alright. Oh, dude, try to not to pick it up. If you do, try to keep it in the same spot when I'm shooting water gun.
Okay. We'll just try and go in. Latios here.
Yeah, they're charging by the jungle.
Got him.
Nice.
I'm not 7 yet, so Miz might not be that good for me.
Okay. Dispenser, we can just play for this one. Yeah. And bring it to you.
Hoopa
Watch your health
mid.
too. No one from bot rotating. Squirtle still. Oh,
Station
Girls
still
in his
I'm
top.
bottom.
covering mid with a thing.
going on this Blastoise.
Nice.
He's one.
No,
Oh,
No
nice.
flash?
Backing up.
Charizard's here. Charizard's here.
I don't see Station.
no cooldowns for me. I'm gonna eject here. 720 birds are coming up.
Let's
Yeah,
play
they're
for
ring
bot
mid now.
now.
They're ring mid on Charizard.
Let's play for bot.
Going on this Latios.
Zoning.
top.
Getting big for it.
Okay.
I'm dead for sure.
Push bottom, let's push bottom.
Intel's almost online.
Any level, some to revolve after your jungle, if that's okay.
Go for it, yeah.
On Hoopa. Hoopa's one.
That was in 2 seconds.
Got him. Nice.
I got the Latios.
Nice. He
Nice.
kills. Good work.
Huge. I'm trying to get this here.
Chrissy.
Score,
I'll be
let's go, guys. Now score. Nice,
All right.
nice.
Chrissy, dude, go top.
I'm gonna play for 9 here towards mid.
Okay.
They should have
I'm gonna-
Zardled. I have ult to counter Zardled. I just need some farm for 9.
Okay, I'm gonna just reset and go pad.
Let's get some
Yeah,
vision
for
mid.
red if
See
you
where they're at. You can dig it.
Okay.
Keep vision so we know where
Dude,
they're
you
going.
stay back and hold.
Okay.
Looks like they're playing
They
towards
are
that
kind of
top.
hovering in the middle.
Zora, I'm not gonna show here. I'm just gonna wait.
Charizard's
That's
coming down.
Okay, I'm gonna rotate
I'll
towards them.
retrip this.
Yeah,
No,
keep
no,
ripping.
they're all
Keep ripping.
mid.
Just cover
They're
top.
looking-
Cover top. Me and Dispenser got bottom at the moment.
Okay. Looking at Zacian, gonna collapse on him if he comes and pushes.
Okay, definitely a Zard here.
No cooldowns. No cooldowns. Oh,
No
Latios
Zard.
in mid too.
I'm gonna back up.
There's Charl.
Latios
Give me a
rotating
ult,
down
I'm gonna
toward you
come down.
guys.
I can't move. Yeah, we need help bottom.
Latios just ulted me.
Alright, why did I do that? That was weird.
Alright, coming down.
Okay,
I gotta
I gotta
stay
stay
with
my ult.
We're gonna get-
I need a farm now.
Okay.
Um,
I'll be covered
We
in my
honestly could have
jungle.
held that. Y'all could have jumped in there at some point. There's.
Let me cover jungle.
Going on this Blastoise here.
I'm not with.
Okay. Mhm.
I just killed the
Holy
Zacian.
Okay. Hoopa's one.
I'm gonna check mid.
Okay, I'm look towards
Hey.
the mid.
Latios super low. Mids are gone.
I'm gonna
Okay.
I'm gonna set up with Zora up top.
Heal.
I'm just hitting a reset.
Yep.
I definitely just want to chase
Red,
get
if
those
that's
3
okay.
kills.
Okay, let's see.
Or Dispenser 445 is up. Can you help me rip this?
Yeah. I'll be there in a second.
Okay, I'm gonna set
Okay,
up for
Blastoise is bottom.
Let's play for top here.
I have my ult here
Okay.
too.
Coming
I
top.
got
gonna
ult
check-
as well.
Okay, I'm gonna check this bush here. I got Hoopa, I got Hoopa.
Nice. Hoopa's low. Push back. I think they're trying to like cover with Hoopa.
Someone needs to start basing because they might push bottom. They see
Yeah,
all
I'm gonna
of us
start
on bad.
basing. Come bottom a
I'll
bit.
just
dude.
rip.
I'll come
I
back.
need one
Yeah,
more
I'll
to
come
come
bottom. I'm coming.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I have my ult here too.
Zoro back and come down.
Okay.
Yep.
I'm on the
I'm gonna
Charizard.
have ult.
I'm on the
No
Charizard on the
ladder ult.
Charizard. Oh, no
Ladder
full
ult.
heal on
Bring in
Charizard.
toys.
That's Zacian ult. And I'm dead here.
Ulting.
Last is ulted. Guard ulted. Back ulted bed.
I'm up again if we can hold.
Throw heal behind.
Yep.
Let's try to push up here with the
Small heal.
yeah.
Okay, there.
Uh,
It's a
maybe
3v2
start
here.
Play,
Just be
play
careful.
towards middle, Regidrago.
Okay, I'm zoning here.
I'm gonna get my 13.
Not with you guys.
I got the Hoopa, I got the Hoopa, I got the Hoopa.
B13.
I'm not with.
Okay, look for secure here.
Nice, get secure.
Nice Zoro.
Nice. Okay.
Okay,
Get out.
got the blast.
Stack up.
Yes.
I'm just gonna, let's just farm, right?
Let's farm to get our levels, man. We're not getting
take
the
that boost.
kills.
All right.
To figure out where they're at.
I need like one or two pieces of farm. For my
bottom,
ult.
Chrissy.
Top side here. You can take some of these. Pussy.
I need some of the.
I'll stay top here.
Okay, I'm gonna start
You can take
positioning
bottom.
towards.
This
Let's
bottom
play
might be a
towards
steal.
mid.
I'm doing less hits for you here, Chrissy.
I didn't check choke yet.
Thank you.
Let's check
I'll
towards
get like
bot side
one
here.
of them, maybe.
Yeah, Hoopa's down
Yeah,
bot with me
I'm fine on
and
ult.
Dispenza.
They're ripping
Let's
And then
ice.
I'll
They're
head.
ripping
I
ice.
have to
let's
head to
regroup.
mid.
Let's
Yep,
go
coming.
towards bot side of the pit. Try to catch
Blastoise
him
tried
up.
bush
Outside
checking,
of
no
it.
hydro pump right now. Getting Blastoise.
I'm dead.
Below.
Last is ulted.
I'm
Not the
gonna
back
just
up
ult
here.
There's an ulting to live here.
Try to back.
Thanks, Chris.
Yep.
I got Zoro right after.
Okay.
Flip in, secure.
Don't try to force this, guys. Let's play for defense.
Okay.
Okay, side. That's the target.
No. I'm going on the Zard. Blastoise instead.
Down with you guys.
Play towards bot.
I'm dead here. Okay, 2 top.
Don't overextend, right?
Okay. I don't mind going next game unless you guys want to keep playing it up.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I think Zard Y is very impressive. Definitely worth banning. And then Blastoise is more priority than Machamp.
Yeah.
Yeah. They had too many like strong picks, definitely.
Their whole comp was strong. They're
Right?
Yeah, we also weren't with you guys for the start of the fight
Yeah.
there. Me and Chrissy.
even though like y'all don't have ult, like if they're like, we can't let them get pit control though, or we just
Yeah.
can't blow ults late like that. We have to get into pit.
So
Like,
my
there has to be more than just the attacker and defender in there. We have to have more people there. Because that's a free pick if we have more people.
someone sent me the invite.
Yes.
think it should also be homework for Zoro. It's an all-arounder. It can be, but it's more like you throw that in the jungle to get it like online as soon as possible. If you play it in like Atlanta, it's best played defensively because they get denied stacks because of fire spin. What was their first? They were first pick before? They picked Blastoise first? Let's try to force that again. They want to play Charizard. Why, huh? I'll show them something. Yes. We could do that or just blend Charwai flat out. Yeah. We're still doing the we're still working on mons, right? The scrim. So we'll probably, for at least for now, we could probably just ban it out, right? So we're still working on mines. Yeah, get rid of Zordway. I'll ban Blastoise, right? Yeah, I'll ban Blastoise. Anything else we're gonna ban after this? Gonna be a lot. Well, they took Blissey out, but Herd. Yeah. Because Chrissy's practicing elegance, that's like, it's elegance. It's good, but like, I wouldn't like pick it right away. Yeah. Yes. I can play it, but not when I'm practicing. I'm gonna pick. Venusaur's good here. Venusaur is good here. No, yeah, definitely to get like. Yeah, it's still like that's just should be like pretty much our default plan. We're trying to get like our top carry like online. It was Meow. It was like Serena, Meowth. What was the third thing they've had? Vaporeon, Crustle. No, Lax. It was Lax. Yeah. Zapdos. Zapdos, Vaporeon, Lax, Serena, Meowth. So they got 3 forms of gap closing. I'm gonna get dive this game. I'm gonna get dove this game. Yep. That wasn't down here, but I don't know if he stayed. He went up. Yep. Get ready for 720. Yeah, that's about to be level 9. You can't. Right. Right. I pushed him. Yep. If you can't like fight Serena, like don't die for it. I gotta come center. I'm hitting Reggie Drago. I got Meowth ulted. Right. Right. Alright, revive man top. Zoro, save your submission for Meow. Save your submission for Meow. Possible. And sitting up here to get some farm. I'm not there with you. Be careful. Now we'll get sandwich if we do that. I think we should fight the bottom. Fight the bottom. I'm getting the rest of this. They can't really rip, so I'm gonna try to get this score in. Oh no, no, they'll be waiting. Yeah, just keep follow. Oh. I I want I want a Zapdos band this time around too. I'm gonna ban Zapdos so they don't snowball as hard early game. Ban it again. Ban it again. Ban it again. Ban it again and let me last pick my attacker. I think. Eh, This is a. This should be a. I think this is a good Latios game. I'll try to be a part of the 4-man push top. Well, if Thube gets level 4 in time, I think she would be the one to go up. But if not, I'll just go up. Octoon would be very valuable at that point. Play first secures against that Gibble because it just wants the basic attack on top of you. Get on EV right here. Deephold is a little weak. He has to back up a bit. Umbreon's here. I need some of this jungle. I need to get to 5 now. I'll just get the ball toys. You can get the buffs. I'm gonna push bottom. Give me pushing, give me building, go up. I need stacks. I'll have to be a little way too far up. Yeah. Oh yeah. If that's good, but if it's a fight you can't win, just like back up and get like farmed somewhere else. I can defend here because I'm just getting stacks mindlessly. Oh, you have ult. We'll walk on top of them. You have ult. To walk on top of them. You have ult. Dude. You have ult. Walk on top of them. You have ult. Walk on top of them. You do damage. I'm backing up for levels. I'm a farm jungle. We're split up, so I can't help you. Play your life. Hey, we should start hitting. Garchomp's low. Look for secure. Make a push for bottom. That's all we can do now. I was a bit too far back, so we didn't have quite the damage. That was my bad. I just wanted the cooldown to like engage with like Draco meter. That's what I use it for. Yeah, fair enough. Oh. Yeah. Our first pick. You can play it out, yeah. Play it out. Yeah. Yeah, we can try doing that. I think we take the Umbreon, yeah. I think this is a Stinder race game. I'll keep my MSIT. I think that's going to be a trick hoop. It's fine. Me and Thu don't have flash. Oh, you heading to bottom? I'm heading up. We invade with this. We need to partially invade with this. I'm going in. I'm invading. I'm invading. In the center. Alright. Alright. Alright, head back to bottom. Actually, I'm heading to top. I wish you saved that submission. Heading to bottom. I have to back up. Alright. Yeah, I'm in the center. You did. I'm gonna comb through jungle, then head to top. Through off lane at bottom real quick. I want some vision there. I want to see what they do. Do it. I'm in the top. I'm on Hoopa. I'm farming. I'm coming through. We need to get some we need to get vision at center. I'm gonna do one more come through for the jungle. Oh. Hey. Maybe with Shadow Sneak. I couldn't get Fane out in time. They can't rip it that fast. Just start setting people back in there. At the top. Oh, it looks like they're heading to center. Like. Yeah, that was my bad. I couldn't get the Fane off to get Lucario off of me. I was like saving it for him. I'm sad. I was dogging them. Big stand. I was dogging them. Yeah, because if he starts the player V, I don't think he can follow you out of the main look circle. It's a matchup thing. You'll understand over time. I get to hit him. Yeah, you may look at him to keep him in place. That becomes moot if you're right there on top of him still, and he's just got to eye him through the entire duration. So like, yeah, yeah. If you mean look and then move away, then we get to I primarily get to hit him for free.
right?
Like you're
So, I
playing
mean-
like not reactively but proactively at the
Pro-
same
exactly.
time.
Exactly.
Oh, yeah,
Right? So you kind of already know what they're gonna do. These guys are pretty easy to read. Like I think they just beeline to objectives, right? So once you like figure out that habit, you're like, okay, they're just gonna beeline to the next thing that pops up on the map. I'm just gonna go opposite, right? Whole team can go opposite. It's like super free, depending on what tank you have. Like if you
Yeah, I
actually
noticed
drafted, yeah, if you drafted Blastoise that game, your pad defense would have been like amazing, because Blastoise can just like surf chain people off pad. Like
Yeah, that's like the best defender in my opinion right now.
That's
think
just
so,
kind of
too.
depending if it's like control space, which is like always valuable.
it's more like stalling. You know, you could just infinitely stall with Blastoise, Bell plus like shield plus thing. If you have Resguard too, it's like another layer of stalling. It's just ridiculous, right? You just buy time for your team to rotate up to you, right? I think like, I don't know, the mid game was really good in game 4. I think it was like way better than every other game
Oh, I
because you
agree.
actually like, you got like a little smidge of tempo, right? In the early, you broke top. You had like Machamp ult, you walked up to the tier 2, saw the Lucky being hit by 2 people, and then didn't even say anything. You just insta-ulted.
I
Killed 2
think
people, right?
that was around the time I decided to go top instead of bottom because I wanted to like get Zora online. I wanted to help him out.
I think so. Well, I think your game 4 draft was also like a little strange too. I mean, we'll like go over the drafts in each game if you want, because I have notes on each game. I think the game 1 was like the one I have the most notes on, and then game 2, game 3, I was kind of just like watching top lane. And then game 4, I have like small notes on your draft. It's just like whatever you guys want to go over first.
Yeah, so I think game 1 I realized for draft wise, we really got to prioritize some of these really strong mons, so I adjusted the draft to game 3 and 4.
Well, that
I know,
plus you
that's-
guys play like around comfort picks a lot. Truthfully.
Yeah. I see that
Well,
too.
we were purposely trying to pick certain mons to practice. Is that okay to do? Just specifically
That's
for
fine, but I mean like
Scrims?
Cinderella's bottom. That's what I think.
Yeah, that's the thing I highlighted last time too. I was like, the Cinderella's bottom is just, this shit is like not it most of the time. Like you just gotta draft something that fits the comp.
I did that on purpose for like not as a comfort thing, but like I think it was actually good into that composition. In my opinion.
Can you pull up the Zora? Can you pull up the game 4 score? I just want to see the draft one more time.
Yeah.
What was it again? It was, what was it? It was Mimikyu plus.
It was
What else?
Is Mega Lucario,
Mimikyu,
Surfetch, Luca,
Umbreon,
Vaporeon,
Luca,
and
Surfetch.
Mimikyu.
Okay. I mean, ultimately, everything boils down to what you can do at the last 2 minutes of the game, and it's like
I think I
you
played it
really
well.
have to give yourself like the best shot possible to win the game. But I don't know. I think bot lane is like the most flexible role right now. You can just play like a lot of stuff bottom because you can get away with a lot. So you can get away with Cinder a lot, but like, is the matchup good for Cinder most of the time? You know what I mean? It's like you can get away with it, sure. Like it works sometimes, and it would like work in the mid game, but I don't know.
But it's not it's not gonna work always. Is what he's trying to basically what he's saying.
I get that.
It's not a band-aid. Like there are certain Pokemon that are band-aids. You can just slap it on a comp and it's all right again. Like Machamp is a band-aid. You throw it somewhere 2-3 picking your draft, you're like, okay, now we have playmaking. Now we have like an ult that just kills everyone. Now we have like something top lane with security. It just fits many roles. Like what does Cinder fit in a comp? Like what role does it accomplish? You know what I mean? Like you can rip, you can kite, you have a pretty decent mid-range like ADC consistent damage, right? But then what else? Like you're hard to hit sometimes with like feint.
I mean, I get that, but
Basically, like, what's the utility of it? Like, what is the goal in each? Like, what are you trying to do in each comp? Like, what is the point of it? Like, what's the utility that is needed?
I think the word I used last time I was here was intentional, right? You want to be very intentional with all your picks and what you do. That's how you like build consistency and build good habits, right? Like I know that like we're picking like Machamp with something in mind and LD with something in mind, so I'm like, okay, this is fine, right? And then jungle picks are also good. Like I'm hearing the comp like why we're picking certain junglers. I'm like, okay, this makes sense. Like that's intentional. That's good, right? Plays to displace them, right? Like that's good. Aegislash is good into melee. That's good, right? That makes sense.
Yeah.
And then Cinder, and it's like, okay, why? Why did we pick this right now? Because when you pick Machamp also, you need very, very, very strong follow-up, right? Range follow-up is the best because it's the least committal with a grab. That makes sense, right? When you play Cinder, you are not burst damage unless you ult, and that's like a pretty, that's niche. You're only gonna get that 4 times a game at most, right? You just want a quick burst damage, like a beam or a liquidation or a mute e-ball.
You
Like
just
you
want
want something.
You want follow up. You want strong follow up.
Strong follow-up that's non-committal and you can just kite out quickly, right? Like you don't want someone to sit there and A-press for a million years and then get caught out, right? That's just like a trap. That's like easily punishable.
Okay, so it seems like what you're trying to say is we want to try be intentional with the mons we pick, as well as coordinate which mons combo the best with one another.
Yeah, basically. I mean, like, practicing this stuff is fine too. Like, you don't have to like always pick the best combo every single game, right? But it's like,
Okay, so let's hear what GX had to say about why he picked it. We'll go from there.
Hey guys, I don't want to interrupt, but I do have to get going.
Yeah, no worries.
Yeah, no worries.
Omega.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So I'll see you guys sometime tomorrow, and then I'll kind of discuss
Yeah, optional
next week.
practice. Yeah,
Yes.
sounds good.
Sounds good.
Alrighty.
Thanks, Omega.
Hope to see you guys
you.
tomorrow.
Good night.
All right. Take care, everybody. Good night.
Thank you.
Good
don't even think Cinder was like that much of a problem, honestly. It's just, it's just a recurring theme. That's why I'm like curious as to why.
Okay, yeah, let's hear out what GX has to
So
say.
I picked Cinderace because one, like, they didn't really have like a mid range. So like, yeah, Venusaur. I'm on like Venusaur, like, well, that's the same effect. But the other reason was I picked Cinder was to keep like stay light on my feet. With mons like Venusaur or like Inteleon, like kind of a sitting duck, and like I only have like food to catch one person. And like with a move like Basic, I can like keep people in place like a Mimikyu after they've used like a move, or like a Surfetch or a Lucario. If I could like just time it right, which I have been. So, and I just keep up with general like pressure like in the front, and I can like pivot around. That was like
Can
my
I,
reasoning for picking it.
Can I do this one now? Okay, so GX, I see what you're saying, and I think it makes sense if you're playing in like a solo queue kind of game. But because our team is in like a fives kind of setting, we have a lot of mons on our team that can peel for you, and they have no speedsters to pressure you if you do play like a Venusaur or a Desi or Inteleon. So that more burst damage is more valuable for us into their comp, rather than you having more survivability. If you're worried about the Mimikyu, we have a bunch of mons that can either CCM or body block for the Shadow Snakes. Same thing with like Mega Lucario or Surfetch. Does that make sense?
Sure.
Like another point I want to bring up, I guess with your last game, your game 4 comp also is like, I know we thought the Cinderace was good, it's fine, but if we're already like committing to Blaziken with the jungle pick, it's like a little bit awkward. He like cited it. He's like, yo, our mid game is like not as, it's good. Our mid game is good. Our early game is not as bad as you think.
What do you
I
think
agree.
of like another option? Because like it didn't feel like it. So I'll tell you my thought process was like, I wanted to go A/S, but then we had like a Cinderace, so I can't go too much like late game. So I'm like, okay, what can I play that's a more brawly, that's still good into their comp? Blaziken's decent. I don't, maybe Urshifu, Red Bear Urshifu, that could have been something. So I'm not too sure what I could have picked there. That could have been like better.
I think, see, the problem is that we're like, so again, the most counter-pickable role in the game is probably bot lane, right? So that's supposed to give you some breathing room as to far as what you can play jungle. I actually don't think the Blaze is bad. I think it's fine. I just think that, I think maybe if you had an early game attacker like a Mew or an Espeon, like a Guardy,
okay,
I think
so
you
more like
need
that.
something. Yeah, you need something that can like hit 4, immediately come top and exert kill pressure. So you can scale with the Blaze or you can scale with the Machamp at the same time. Or the second route is you pick a Mew plus like the Umbreon. You make the Umbreon get 4 quickly in lane. You make the Espeon or Mew get like their pressure skill early in lane, and you just gank bottom as Blaziken there. Because you have a very playable lane, right? If you notice, their ball lane is like super weak. It's like Vapo plus Megaluca. That's very exploitable, right? So I already like see the holes in their comp. Their top lane is like not super exploitable. Their jungle is like quite strong, but it's picking player up, so it's less strong in the first gank, right? Shadow Claw is the most like broken first gank, so they're just not that right away, right? You have LD, you have Machamp, so both your lanes are like kind of playable if you had the Mew. So that just opens up your like jungle pathing. That's like number one, right? I mean, that's another thing why I cite Cinder. It just kind of constricts what you can do early game. Your flowchart becomes this like really, really, really tight thing that you can't just like navigate through. Like you still like did. I think you won top, right? I wasn't like watching too closely, but you did. Like I watched and you got kills and we scored. That was like really good, right?
I think we, despite that, we still got like a KO on Surfish. Maybe we got like 2 KOs and scored something like that.
Yeah.
I mean, another thing to consider too when you're drafting is the threat of the invade, because I'm like the invade guy, because I like trolling, but like you always got to see the holes in your comp, right? Blaziken easily invadable, you have an LD to help you, right? So let's like, for example, let's say they have a Mamoswine in this comp, which I actually think they like maybe should have had, but regardless, let's say they have a Mamo, the Mamo invades our Blaziken, who's gonna go help? Umbreon? So now that Umbreon helps, we leave a Cinder alone in the lane versus Mega Luca and Vapo. That's extremely favorable in their position, right? It's like checkers, or it's like chess, right? You can see if I was on that team, I'd be like, okay, they have Blazer or Cinder jungle. Someone go in there. Exploitable. Look at their help. It's Umbreon. Look, you gotta look at holes, and you gotta look at holes in the comp, right? These guys didn't punish you for it, but I'm saying in the future, against like more competent players, they will punish you for like all these like little like mini mistakes.
I got you. So thinking about like more dimensions of like the game, so not just like early game but also early game invades, mid game invades,
yeah, I mean it's like
combos.
It's like showing your hand though. It depends what you do, right? Well, what's a team capable of doing? What do they practice? Like that's even further dimension. Like what do they even do? Like what does this team like to do?
Style?
Yeah, well, I'll give you an example. Like the 1v1 team, like I've scrimmed them a couple times already. Yeah, DOL. These guys are pretty multifaceted. Like they can play through range, they can play through a hyper carry dive, they can invade, they can play weak support, strong support, right? Protect the predator, whatever they can do whatever, right? So you have to plan for every single thing, right? Because they will punish you for it, right? And that's something I go into every draft. I'm like, okay, my jungler is like inclined to playing early scale. I mean, sorry, late scale. Like he likes Greninja, he likes Cinderace, he likes like Charizard, right? So I'm like, okay. I mean, what does that mean for me? It means I always want like a Hoopa. I always want an Eldegoss. I always want like a Mamoswine. I always want a Snorlax. I want something that can go to the jungle and help them, and I want something in lane that could like fend for itself.
Yeah,
like,
complement the team's play styles, those individual play styles, and try to
exactly
like
like
a
high
comp around it. Yeah.
High synergy, right? So I don't disagree with this Blaziken pick. I actually think the thought process was like really, really good. Because Blaze is good versus Vapo, Blaze is good versus Megaluca, Blaze is good versus Mimi, Blaze is good versus Hoopa. I just think it's a little sus versus Sirfetch'd, but it's not unwinnable, right?
Yeah.
I think the problem is that everything around the Blaziken is like a little shaky, right? Because we're just missing that one facilitator, that one like, you know?
Yeah, I think because I think like we have so many, like if we look at our comp, we have so many mons that are really good at setting up ranged poke for that burst damage. We're playing the consistent poke.
And protecting range poke. You have submission Machamp, you have the LD with the ult, you have Umbreon with Umbreon's one of the best anti-engages, right? LD also fantastic anti-engage, so
Okay, if we were trying to make the Cinder work, would it be like more like a Blissey instead of a Eldegoss to try and complement the Cinder?
well then it becomes a so
It should be
that's
Cinder
a good
jungle.
It should actually jungle. That's like number one. If you're gonna funnel it through the bot lane, you need something to secure for it in the early, or you need something to fight
like
with
a
it.
Lax, huh?
Like a Lax, or like a Mamo,
or a
like
Blast. Okay.
or a Blast. Listen, when you go into lane, you go into like I think I don't play bot lane too much, but I get the ideology. It's like you play the bot lane, you're going for two things. Are we going for secure? Or are we going for it's similar to top. Are we killing or are we playing for farm, right? What's our pressure? What's our strength? Cinder is very good at A press with X attack, right? Oh, we're EJ. Okay, never mind.
You want to have at least something to complement like what its strengths are. So like a Blast or a Blastoise.
Yeah.
That's what you're saying.
Umbreon's fine though. I mean, it'll work in the mid game when you get the mean look. Like it's playable for sure. You probably need to
like,
pad
if you're gonna play the Umbreon bottom, then you need like some stronger early game bot laner. to like make up for the Umbreon.
True, yeah. I mean, well, you could also just go stack right away with the Umbreon and just like force a RPS situation. Like, are you gonna stop the
Okay.
Umbreon from stacking
I
and
like
letting it
this.
get level 4?
Okay,
Or
so
are you?
either change the, you're saying change the Mons and lane combos, or even adapt the playstyle, or even do both, adapt the playstyle and the Mons.
Yes.
Yeah,
I
because
like
it's
that.
not incorrect. I think the best macro with the level 4 spike Pokemon is just go stack right away. I told them this last time, and I told like my team this too. I'm like, dude, when you play like an Umbreon, a Vapo, a Creamy, a Blissey, like even like a freaking Wiggly, like go stack, go do anything that's not sit on my side of the farm, because you are so much more valuable being a bait piece and like forcing this RPS situation than like just sitting next to me and stealing my XP. You know?
Yeah. Especially with the changes in EXP share too. Okay.
Yeah. I just think it's optimal. Then I mean, do you want to go game by game and just like talk about?
We have like 20 minutes left.
Okay.
So
Maybe, you guys want to hear kind of any general team things first, and then I can stay on with Faith after that.
yeah, okay. So I think one, so let me try to summarize this. So one draft, you're saying when we draft, we did a good job of trying to be intentional with our picks and try to complement each other. And I think the center can work if we try to make it work with like certain comp, but with the mons that we already drafted, it's hard to play around. I think some more like a poke with more bursts would have been more helpful in that specific. And then you said in terms of laning phase, be mindful of what exactly your laning phase is like with the certain mons that bot lane or top is going to be. And you want to try to balance that out or have some sort of play style in mind to try and get value in lane.
Yeah, it's like, what are you hoping to accomplish with what you pick, right? When you like the first 2 minutes are super impactful, right? It sets up your mid game, it sets up your late game. Like, what do you hope to? I told Zoro this last time. What do you hope to accomplish when you pick this? Like, what's your matchup looking like in the lane? Do you have any idea of what you need to do to be successful?
Okay.
Like even looking at this, like you're looking at a Mega Luca and a Vapo. Like, how would you play this bot lane, right?
Yeah, the Cinder Umbreon, it's hard because you don't have any like pressure with A-Press other than Cinder, and you don't have any pressure with Secure either. And you don't really want to stack other than Umbreon, so it's like either any way you go about it, it's a hard lane.
Yeah, so you gotta try extra hard to like figure out what to do. That's what I'm saying. Going to stack right away probably is maybe the best thing because you draw the hoop away. Maybe that could be like your best bet. I would say like maybe just cutting losses and just like playing safe farm is probably your best bet. But I don't know. I didn't watch bot lane POV. I wasn't paying attention too much to it. So
I was watching
That's,
it. You probably need to play towards safe farm, or you just want to perma A press the Mega Luca the entire time.
yeah.
And not let him do anything.
Maybe even drafting a Buzzwole in this comp is better than the Machamp because you keep them CC'd longer, you bring them into the Cinder's range without, threatening him, right? Because you can just superpower, full smackdown, keep him in the air, right? And then look,
More
it's just
time.
exactly more time in the air,
More time
higher
for the
synergy.
A-Press. Yeah.
Just makes sense.
Whereas Machamp benefits more with like the burst because you don't have as long of a duration
CC window,
but it's
right?
more like consistent bursts of CC.
Buzzwole also is more self-sufficient than Machamp in general. Like
Absolutely.
Machamp can just fully whiff it, right, and just be useless. Buzzwole's ult is like a surefire guaranteed value maker.
I
Like
don't know,
it's gotta
Roxy,
hit.
you whip some ults.
Hey man, I still be wiping them. Come on, bro. Come on, man. Yeah, the qualifier run was pretty good, bro. Come on.
I will say that.
The Buzz was looking pretty good. But you know what I mean, though, right? It's like Machamp is just he needs the quick 1-2. Buzz, you can take a prolonged team fight with Buzz. Sustain plus longer CC window. It's just more synergy with the comp, right? At that point, you might not even need like a mean look Umbreon. You just do something else.
I remember, I think Zoro was telling me that you told us that sometimes we try to draft too much of a certain thing. For example, we have a lot of peel for our backline, but like it doesn't justify it because we don't have that much like attack damage like a Vina would provide, whereas the Cinder is more like sustained. So it kind of doesn't really complement what we're trying to go for.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like what you want to draft. Like you need to have like a draft plan. Basically, that's why you want to do. That's why I've been trying to do draft practice with you guys, so you can see like what I'm picking versus what y'all are picking. Because like I have a
Yeah.
plan for each one of my mons. Like each mon has its own role and what they're going to be doing in the comp. You know?
I have a similar idea, but I think I just gotta develop to a higher level of more complementing, you know?
Yes, you got to figure out what goes with what, like synergy wise. You know?
I mean, I see the vision. I would struggle in these drafts too because I'm just like looking at my last pick. I'm like, it's gonna be a Cinderace, so I don't know what I'm supposed to do with that. You know what I mean? Like, it's just very constricting, and I get it. It can have
It's
value,
hard to
but
play
it's just
around.
yeah. From like a chess standpoint, it's just like, okay, what do I pick here to make everything come together, right? And that's not your role as a jungler. I'll be honest. Like, you're not supposed to pick something that brings the comp together and is like a glue, like a band-aid. That's just not. It's not what junglers do.
Everything needs to
junglers-
be cohesive.
Yeah, it needs to be cohesive like with the other 4 picks. Your role as the jungler is like exactly what you were calling. You're like, oh, I'm gonna pull this guy. I have like great secure versus the Luca. It's just good team fight. That's how you should be thinking about it, right? Like I agree with that like thought process.
Okay, so because I was doing what you were saying, so I was trying to like
Trying to be the
potentially
Band-Aid.
like the band. Yeah, sometimes when
Yeah.
I'm trying to draft, that's what I'm trying to do, and it's like,
That's not your job though, to be honest, as a jungler.
Well, okay, like when you guys were drafting the one comp, like when we did the draft practice, you guys were winning really well with it because everyone was playing that certain role. You know what I mean?
yeah,
You guys were all doing your job. Like that was the whole point of it. Like when we did, like when I made y'all go to ladder after it. You guys were doing your job. You guys, everyone was knowing what they had to do. Their role was, everyone was following it. When you guys draft these comps, like you guys need to either like talk about it, like be like, okay, you're picking, like you can pick this, like why? Just like you have like 20 seconds to explain like why you need, like why I'm picking it. You know what I mean?
I like that. Yeah.
Like what's the
How much-
reason?
So I don't want to interject. How much time do you have left, Mal, before you go? Because I want to cite like 2 pretty important things that I think you should hear too. Because you probably will
Yeah.
agree with me on these. I think that like game 1.
Go
So
for it.
can you pull up the game 1 draft, just like the bands
Yeah, yeah.
and
Let me
everything?
let me share my screen.
No, I think Azora has it. I'll just like look at his summary here. Right. Okay. Yeah. So this is good, right? I think what you want to do, ideally moving forward, is it's like showing your cards, right? You're banning like the highest prio thing, which is Duck, and that's yes, it should be banned from the second pick. I agree.
Yeah.
However, I don't ever think you ban it first. You need to like save that because you're like going in with the mindset the other team is gonna optimally like ban, which is never the case. These guys will always troll bans. Like you always leave the
Okay.
Duck last, right? Because there is a potential that they ban it for you, and you just get a
Right.
free ban slot now, right? Same with Zard Y, same with Stoys. Whichever high prio pick that you're not taking this game and that you don't want to play, leave it to the third pick. Always target ban first, right?
Yeah, like that's why I like Zapdos. Like I'm like, cause for, like
Zapdos?
you guys. Yeah, like if I wanted to play Zapdos, I could have, right? They could, but we also Chrissy can play Duck. You know, we can play other shit like that too. We want to like make them ban shit that they're scared of.
Okay,
You know what
I get that. The reason why we ban Psylocke specifically from second pick, generally speaking, we wouldn't ban it because we'd want to try to pick it. This case, in the scrim, we were trying to practice Eldegoss, so that's why we're banning it.
Which is fine. I get that. Still though, they always could ban it for you. It's like optimally banning is saving the thing you really want to ban till last, because there is a chance that the other team just does it for you.
Okay.
They did it. They
Exactly.
did it this scrim. They banned it from One Piece side. First pick, and just like first ban, they just did Duck, and I was like, okay.
They
Okay.
might.
Why?
You also have to think they might not have a Duck player.
They might not have a Duck player.
Like Duck
Yeah.
is a skill mon for like if you're going psychic.
It's like
Okay,
an
you know what,
information asymmetry thing.
Faith, if you're ever like free sometime this week or next week, I'd let it to practice some draft exercises. I'll
Sure.
use because like I can see like how I could potentially draft for us. It's just like I just need some practice, yeah. 'Cause, like,
Well, I mean, this is just like found that you can. I mean, drafting is like not super. I mean, you are constricted by your team picks, though, so that's what makes this like a little difficult. But in general, I mean, drafting is just like
work around it. Yeah.
yeah, drafting is like a walk in the park. Honestly, it's like just getting through the ban phase is like the easy part. I mean, that's
Yeah.
the hard part. Getting through the ban phase is the hard part. Then picking the stuff is actually like pretty easy. Because like you kind of already know what you want to play into them from my perspective, so you kind of just like my drafts are very proactive rather than reactive, right? I'm always like, okay, I want like Buzzwole, I want Machamp, I want Sirfetch'd, or I want Garchomp, right? How do we just make sure I get one of these things early in the draft? And then how do I like pick everything around this, right? How do I make sure my jungler gets what he wants? That he's not in a situation where he's completely fucked by the end of the draft because we just drafted an entire early game comp, and he can't play an early game jungler now, which he wants to tempo with, or we pick complete late game, so now he can't pick a scale jungle, right?
Exactly.
Right.
You want to make
It's
sure
just
you're
like-
playing around everyone.
Yeah, it's just like intentions, right? Like, let's say my jungler's like the best Cinderace in the world, right? Okay, that just tells me I need to prio Buzzwole. That tells me I need to prio like a support that can peel for him. I need to prio a tank that can rotate up at 4-man at 9 minutes so we can play for bees together. I need to pick a attacker, maybe that can just self-peel so we can just fully focus on my Cinderace. You know, it's just ebbs and waves, right? Like,
And maybe not even an attacker in that case. Go
Yeah,
all
maybe
around
get a-
with it.
man, maybe we get a fucking Gyarados, man. Maybe we get a Metagross. I don't know. We'll see.
Right, exactly.
Sometimes-
It's variables. Like this whole game is just straight variables.
Straight variables. Everything besides, I think the 2 minute in the beginning, 10 to 8 is like the least variables in the game because you kind of, it's very streamlined. You know what's going to happen most of the time. I think the only time you're surprised is when it's like slight deviation. They're like, oh, they're ganking bottom. Oh, they're 4-man bottom. Oop, they're 4-man top. Okay.
That's the
Right.
that's the only deviation. That's literally the only difference.
That's literally only, or they're jungle invading. That only deviations, right? Everything's been documented. There is no like weird shit, right? The weird shit is you get invaded by like a fucking Garchomp, which is me. Like that's just fucking weird, right?
Yep. I'm yelling at Faith to go jungle invade you while I hold lane.
Facts. That's the only deviate. Everything else is like extreme variables. Like your 8 minute to 1 minute is ridiculously hard to track because so many different things can happen stemming from your 2 minute, right?
So it just comes down to developing the problem-solving skills and awareness to be able to recognize variables and how to navigate through them.
Yeah, I think lane phase is extremely like streamlined. You can just practice your 2 minute like every game. It's very easy, in my opinion. That's probably the easiest thing to practice is your lane phase, because it just comes down to two factors: can I secure, and where is the jungler? That's really all it is.
Yeah.
Like, are they
Oh.
ganking early? What's gonna happen?
Exactly. How can I play my lane matchup? That's it. Like it's pretty simple. You have a Suicune and a Buzzwole. I'm definitely not gonna walk into that as a Magikarp. That is my choice, right?
Yeah. Okay. And then what was the other thing that you wanted to talk about?
Oh yes, the 4-man top is extremely broken. Like this is probably the easiest macro in the game that you can do to get tempo for your jungle and your top laner. However, I think 90% of teams mess this up, and even like I still have trouble with this because like we just do not calm intentions. When you go up and you have a very strong jungler like a Cerulege or a Shadowclaw Mimikyu, I think you play for kills 90% of the time, right?
No.
Your tank and support cannot be behind you hitting the farm. That is egregious. That's a big no-no. You need to all four be on the same page. If we're going for kills, all four of us commit for kills, right? If we're committing for farm, all four of us hit the farm, right?
And play towards our strengths, right? Because like if we have a good A presser, then we'll play for A press. If we have really good like displacement, then just play for displacement.
Play for displacement, exactly. Just play, like I think you 4-manned one game and you had the level 3 Crustle, which is still a level of CC with the rock throw. You can still make something happen with that. You just have to be intentional and say, okay, let's stun with the Crustle, let's A press with the LD, and I'm gonna Bitter Blade them with the Seru. I want my Machop to also burst them when this happens, right? That's all it takes.
It's just the intentions of what you're going to be doing. It's
Exactly.
literally just like, what's the plan is like, okay, so we're going to come up, I'm coming up, and what are we doing? Like, are we fighting? Are we farming? Like, what's the goal here?
And it boils down to one question: kills or farm. That's it. That's all you gotta ask. Just 2 words: kills or farm. And then the jungle has to answer because like he should have a pretty good idea of like everyone's like power state at that level of the game.
Levels,
Power
farm, HP,
Yeah.
everything.
So that falls a little bit more on you now, kind of. It should be you and your tank. Your tank should be like always your most forward-thinking fight starter. So they should be thinking, okay, I have a level 4 Machop, I have a level 4 LD, level 5 Seru, level 3 Crustle. And they have like what, level 3 Pult or some shit? We could very easily kill these guys. Let's just do it.
I see what you're saying. I think it doesn't have to be just me or Doob on the tank. It could be
Yeah.
anyone with some sort of utility or
Well, playmaking, yeah, of course,
playmaking potential. So that could be the top laner, that could be support, depending on what it is. So just like yeah, if there's some
It's
sort of
just-
way we can play make, that we just gotta
Mhm.
communicate to each other.
I'm just saying it's you or the tank because you two are the most actually support too. I think you three. I think top laner's out of the equation because top will never get 5 at first beats unless something cataclysmic happens top lane. Like that should
Okay.
just
You
never
you
be.
kill both of them, take all their farm. It's literally the
Exactly.
only way now.
Literally, that's the only way you get 5. Your top laner will never have 5 at the first 4 man. He's just like a NPC side character. He's just gonna stand there and try and do anything he possibly can. But listen,
So
I
then-
told Zoro this last time. The top laner is useless. Like for the first like minute of the game, he's just not a factor.
Yeah, you want to prioritize level 4 on your support.
Yeah. That's what I was telling Chrissy. Like maybe you just go stack on the Vapo, you stack on the not even the LD, the Blissey, the anything, right? On the level 4 spikes, so you can be useful. The Umbreon, the Vapo. So you can have your first skill at the bees and you can actually like play make and be impactful.
That was like one of the first things I taught her, like on Duck, like to always just go mess with the enemy team. Like literally just
Yeah.
play on the enemy side of the farm the entire
The
game.
The fucking bubble beam on the side, the whirlpool on the Suicune, anything, man. Like you just gotta get 4 on support and that's like your playmaker, right? It's about what's reasonable to accomplish on that 4 man, right? So like I
Yeah.
said, the reason I said you and Thoob is that because Thoob has playmaking potential and you have the potential to put everyone low enough for your Machop to like execute with like a bulk up karate chop combo, right? It just makes
Yeah,
sense.
and that specific comp, yeah.
Yeah, that's just comp dependent, right? Let's say like hypothetically this guy's on like Buzzwole and he has like a Fellstinger, he has like a slight combo potential with Fellstinger stun, right? So maybe he can like play up on the Buzz and just like try to Fellstinger the jungler and then you go for the kill. That's possible. That could work.
Yeah. So it's
Right.
like essentially try to prioritize the power level spikes during certain times of the game. For early game, usually support jungler and tank. Maybe bot laner if it's like an early scaler to make some sort of plays, and then
You
help
just want like
rest
a
of the team
high
try to
burst
scale.
bot laner most of the time. It's just comp dependent. Like having something that's kind of late scaling bottom, kind of like it's like hard to tempo off.
It's hard. Yeah.
It's
I mean,
very
also-
hard to tempo.
But specifically the tank, I think most tanks are like broken at level 3. So they can do anything. You get all your skills at level 3 as tank, you get tackle Snorlax, you get shard tackle Swine Up,
Watergun, Skull Bash. Yeah.
Water Gun Skull Bash, you get what else? Rock Tomb on the Crystal, and then Umbreon is like 4 that you should always get. Vapo is a 4 that you should always get. I think it's like you should always go into the mindset I'm gonna get 4 on those characters right away by first gank. Should be very, very reasonable ask.
Okay, so then I think we'll work on that. So from that base, prioritize level 4s and whatever like levels we should be getting later. The level 4 support should be always getting. Level 4
yeah.
tank should always be getting. Okay.
Yeah, it's like pretty
And then
easy to
play
map
off our
out.
strengths. Yeah, play off of our strengths and just try to combo and coordinate and communicate.
Coordinate, communicate, and like
Mhm.
comfort is good, but comfort can only get you so far. That's
Yeah. Yeah, I'm realizing right now because there's so many broken mons, we're gonna have
Yeah.
to. Like Mimi was good. That one game that I played it, I just gotta get more reps.
It was good.
Zardwise like a better Mimi in the grand scheme of things.
No, I actually like don't even think the Zardawai is like that good anymore. I think it's like good, don't get me wrong, but I think Mimi, the way you played it was actually like phenomenal. Like you actually like saved the game state for like 30 seconds and I was like, oh, it's still playable. Because our Mimi just killed like the most important guy. Okay. But then you just
guess
get chased and you're just dead, and it's just like, okay, well, there's nothing you can do at that point. It's completely out of your hands. It's just I remember it's just you and Latios, and you killed someone very important, and I'm like, well, the Latios can never just walk up now. It's just over, right? Yeah, it's just nothing you can do at that point. I think you played it well. It's just you played the best you could with the cards you were dealt. But what else? One more big thing before you go.
Yeah.
The reason your game 4 was so successful is because in the mid game, all 5 of you started running around together, and unintentionally, you're just 5-manning stuff, and just comboing off like submission. It's just easy.
Mission
Like,
into Blaze Kick. Yeah.
into whatever. You're just feeling the tempo. That's tempo, right? You catch a little tempo, and all of a sudden, all your team fights are easy breezy because you're just like following up off the one guy, and you're unintentionally looking at your playmakers because you're all together, right?
and you're finally not playing reactively, you're playing proactively.
Proactively, exactly. Like so, Zoro was saying, I'm gonna grab this guy. And you're like, okay, I have my Blaze kick up, right? On the Blaziken, and you're like, oh yeah, we also have the mean look, we have heals too. Like this is good. We can keep right? But then you split up, and now you have to play correctly when you split up, right? No more free tempo. Now it's like all macro. Like, okay, what are we doing now that we're all splitting up? Who's doing what? Right? That's when it becomes difficult. Other than that, I think yeah, that was like the big ones. I mean,
Okay, so let me put this down. So, one was try to draft to keep in mind of the meta, and maybe even pick up some meta mons to learn.
Absolutely.
you can still do the Zardawai. What I'm seeing now though is like Zardawai is becoming like a bait pick where they force you into the Zardawai 1P, and then they kind of just draft around it, which is like not super hard, honestly. Gotta be honest.
So
I can talk to you about the Zardawai like counters if you want at a later date.
I know. Yeah, we'll talk about it the other day.
Yeah.
Okay. So I think drafting mons to more synergize.
Yeah,
and
like high compliments.
Mons to synergize. And mindful of potential lane matchups and combos.
Yeah. Like you want that high 1-2 punch, right? It's just very easy to play off of. Machamp submission, Venus for Solar Beam, 1-2, done. Someone's dead. Right? It's just rule of thumb with Machamp. You always want a high scaling bot laner with Machamp, because Machamp is like super good early, super good mid, and then it kind of falls off late. Like it's weird because it's a triple Evo, but it falls off late. It's fucking counterintuitive.
Because it doesn't do enough damage.
That's just how it is. Because it doesn't do enough damage. Like it just doesn't. It's just a setup on. It's just a setup on it, Ray. Like that's maybe you hit a 5-man ult, you kill everyone. Cool. That's like 1 in 10 chance of happening. Maybe you kill one person by I don't know. Like what is guaranteed at Ray that you get a submission off? Like that's guaranteed that you'll grab someone. So you just want to guarantee a follow up.
Okay, so I think the main things I got away was draft mons to synergize and be mindful of lane matchups and combos. So we have some advantage or multiple in lane. So what I mean by that is like if we're gonna draft an Umbreon or like let's say like a Venusaur lane, then maybe you want to complement the Venusaur with like a Lax to help with that weaker early game from Venu.
For sure, yeah. Or Mamo or anything, just early, right? Makes sense. Or if you're gonna draft the Umbreon and the Venu, have a plan and set to get the Umbreon. You know?
Yeah, okay.
Ghost stack. Right?
And 2,
it just makes sense.
Proactively call out playmaking cooldowns in team fights or just in general. Yeah.
Yes.
Always call out when you grab someone and look someone. Not
yeah,
even just
I see you guys
always.
You guys struggle with this safeguard though, I've noticed. Or like passives that cannot be grabbed or like immovable move.
Yeah,
you guys kind of struggle with that.
Keep track of full heals or like hindrance resistances. Yeah.
I'd even just ban the Blissey at this. That's what I do. I just ban the Blissey. I wouldn't even think about it. You know, like it's an easy target ban in this meta. Like it's just,
Mon's stupid.
Just so good. It's stupid, yeah. It's a stupid mon. I'd just get rid of it. Or you can learn to punish it top lane. That's like another thing you can do. That's like a pretty common strategy that I have too. Is like when I see them draft Blissey, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna get fucked late game, but I'm sure as hell gonna make sure your early game is terrible. Like you're not getting anything from me.
Okay, and then the third thing, I think it's something probably gonna have to like really just. This is gonna be a hard one because it's a hard habit to break from, but like keeping track of comeback EXP and Bs and maximizing farming more often.
That is the hard one. Yeah, this is the most difficult one to keep track of.
The B timers need to be Thub or Chrissy. Comeback XP, that's every 1 minute after taking it. Same thing with jungle.
Yeah. There are times though where you prioritize a fight over farming, and that's just hard to tell sometimes. Like if you just have 5 ults,
underleveled as hell, you have 5 ults, and you want to go take a team fight. Absolutely.
Do that shit. Just do it. Don't even think about it. We're fighting over like a thing where we have a tier 1 pad up, and I have 5 ults. I'm going. No questions asked.
Yeah.
As long as you.
That makes sense. So like, essentially, like, if we're like underleveled, and we have we have the potential to trade for KOs, it's worth to get EXP.
It's worth.
Oh, absolutely.
I got
Because
you.
they're not going to gain value. You guys are going to gain value.
Yeah. Pokemon Unite in the lead is a game of diminishing returns. You can only kill the enemy
Right.
team so
Yeah,
much.
I've
most
noticed
times.
that. Which is I don't like that, but
It's
that's
silly,
how
I
the game
agree.
is.
Yeah, you kill them and you're 2 levels up and you kill the level 10 jungler as a level 12 jungler and it's basically killing an Audino. Like maybe even less. It's just not worth it sometimes.
Yeah.
Like if they just don't have a buff, it's just like, oh, why am I even killing you, man? I could just go farm like a red buff. I get more value.
Okay, I think I got the main ones. Okay.
Yeah, it's just this one was good because I wrote down a
That was
lot
good
of the
practice.
important ones.
I like playing with some. Okay. All right. Well, our practice is done for now. If people want to stay more for some more coaching, if it's going to Faith want to stay, you guys can come stay, and we can call it for today.
Sounds good.
Yeah, I've got about like 30 minutes if you still want to talk. If not, then so we could just end it there too. It's fine.
It's all you, brother. I'm going to go knock out, though. High key.
It's up to you
yeah.
guys.
I'm gonna go, but if anyone wants to stay to ask for questions, I'm down to talk. Me and you, Faith. So. about,
Yeah,
like,
just
draft
DM
and
me,
this kind of
whatever.
stuff. Okay.
Yeah, I'll stay on
yeah,
for 30 minutes. Is good.
You know what? Then send me your general availability, Faith, and then I'll let you know what day works.
It's late.
Honestly, it's late.
Yeah,
'Cause,
we'll
like,
be
I
out
will-
late with Tiger.
So I work most of the day usually, like, cause it's tax season right now. So I'm just like working all the time, and then like when I'm not working, I'm like scrimming, and if I'm not scrimming,
Yeah.
I'm just like playing ladder, right? Or I'm like doing something else, like being
Right.
alive. So
Or he's coaching another team.
I'm coaching another team. Oh, mama.
Nice.
There's always something to gain from coaching. I always learn some stuff myself, like watching other people. So it's always something in it for me.
Yeah, I feel you. Okay. All right then. Well, it's gonna be hard to reach you. It seems like.
It's very hard. That's all. It's very hard. That's why we weren't on the team for a minute on for our tourney or our league thing. We needed Faith, and he just dipped on us for taxes.
Dude, the league is like it's too much of a commitment to be there like 1 to 2 times a week for that.
Well, the goal
and
was
then
for
they-
the sponsor, right? The goal was for the sponsor.
Okay, the thing is, I told Mikey's this like way before you even showed up. I said, "Hey man, when that shit hits like March, April, dude, goodbye. I'm not around
Yeah.
anymore. Pretend I don't exist." And he said, "That's fine. Don't worry."
And that shit was cooked.
Okay.
I thought she was good. Like I don't know. Okay, they are 3-0 though. Gotta give them that.
Okay. All right then. Well,
Thanks,
I
Mo.
will
Okay.
try and ask the questions and learn as much as I can when you're here.
Yeah, no worries. This is like there's thousands of games of like trial and error too. Like I definitely was like not this like well versed in the game like maybe like 6 months ago.
Yeah, I'm like rusty. Like I used to play like a lot with like the top players, but I haven't been
Yeah.
playing the top for like a long time, so I'm very rusty with this kind of things.
Maybe
more
it's
like
like the
in my-
opposite for me. Like I just didn't care for like the first year and a half, and now I'm just like actually caring because I want to win.
I feel you. Okay.
Helped us maybe become a demon top side. Showed him
Yo,
how
yo,
good support plays.
That's facts. Yo, we top flooring for show.
It was simple, bro.
Yo,
Yeah, I'm like,
you're
bro, I'm
right.
pushing up.
You ready for Elite Four Faith in the fucking May, bro? Nobody's ready for that.
That'll be insane, bro. You can have the same roles I have.
I'm taking a whole team of no top 8 players to top 4, bro. Facts. Nothing but facts.
Hey man, good luck. Alright, Doo said she's gotta head out. Alright.
Alright,
Okay.
Badu.
I'll call it here. But yeah,
Goodbye,
thanks
guys.
for coming through, Faith, and yeah, look forward to learning more.
No
So,
worries.
good night, and thank you to Spins as well for coming through.
Yeah, of course.
Alright. Good night, y'all. I'll see you guys whenever.
Perfect.
Night, Ma.
Okay. Wait, who's sticking around to like ask questions? Is Zora, you're sticking around for like 20, 30 more minutes to talk about the games, or like does anyone else want to?
I'm sticking around as
Yeah,
well.
I'm here.
Okay, okay, we can go over like very general stuff from. I think game one's like the biggest one. 'Cause-
Yeah.
Did you see
Yeah.
that video I sent? Did you see that video I sent?
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
The Dragon Rush combo. You gotta practice because you're doing like Dragon Rush then Dragon Claw, which is like
Mhm.
bad because you don't get the scoop. When you Dragon Rush, you get a scoop. It's like a Buzzwole grab. It's very free.
Got it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the very broken part. You do that in lane, and they just cannot do anything to you. It's very broken.
Yeah. No, I'll run it more. I just don't have that many games on it, so I'll just start like spamming it in ladder and like getting it down. So yeah, I wanted to run one just to like get a feel for it, but yeah, definitely. I
Yeah, no
appreciate
problem.
all the like tips on it.
Yeah, as you play more top laners, I'll be able to like help you more, right? Like
Right.
the base state, it's just like I can tell you how to play a Pokemon, but you won't fully understand until you actually play it. Like that will only make sense until you get proficient in a Pokemon.
Yep, for sure.
Like the dude I'm coaching now, who's playing top lane, he just like kind of knows how to play all the top laners. So I don't have to coach his like mechanics too much. It's just about what to do and when, which is like the easiest part, right?
Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah. So, do you want to go through recordings for you and Chrissy, and I'll tell you guys like what I think you should have done top lane in the first. I just want to focus on the first 2 minutes always. No Ray fights right now. We just can't talk about Ray yet.
Yeah, we could just like. I mean,
Yeah.
if that's easiest, we can just like run through the first 2 minutes of
First-
this game.
Exactly, because that is the easiest thing to fix now. Ray is like a whole can of worms, and we'll get to that eventually. But like right now, just first 2 minutes. Okay. So your Eldegoss and your Gibble, that's cool. And I remember what happened this game. This was Hoopa?
I think it was
Hoopazation.
Hubization, and I just died here. I thought I was gonna get out, and I didn't. So do we not even contest there? I'm trying to think.
You can because you're focus banned. I think so. Here's my first note. It's just like firstly, you need to lead with Sand Attack. So Sand Attack is a move that gives you enhanced autos, right? It just makes you auto faster and it blinds them. When it blinds them, it's just optimal. Sometimes they like won't even see you, or they'll just like you'll just be out of the frame, right? They just won't hit you sometimes, right? That's just how that works.
Okay.
So
yeah, I was like, I don't know why. I was like trying to use it right at the secure to bind them right before the secure, but that makes more sense to just like do it at the beginning of the engage.
yeah, so this is like it's hard to coach the Garchomp right now because there's several things that should have happened that did not happen.
Sure.
So like
yeah.
for one thing, right, is like Garchomp can, you know how the autos work, right? You can stack them,
Yep.
right? So when you're at max stack autos, your autos do like a shit ton of damage and they heal you, right?
Yeah.
At this stage in the game. So when you come into lane as Garchomp, you need to have full auto stacks, and it's very easy to do. You just hit the bunny slowly as you walk into lane.
So I was trying to do that. So actually, I think that's a me and Chrissy thing. So I think
That is, yes, Chrissy
does
should not hit anything.
Hit the second one, right?
The third
or
one.
it's
She doesn't
not
hit the
any of
third
them.
one at all.
Okay, yeah.
The last one,
Yeah,
you need
'cause
to let Zoro hit it all the way.
Yeah, because it died too quick. I was like trying to like
Yes.
wait, but then it like died too quick, so I'd lost my stacks.
So let me tell you what actually should have happened here. And this is like current meta. So two things. One, Chrissy, I think you need to play like the bare minimum, at least Resguard for this moment exactly. If he has Resguard here, it's not that he survives. It's just he eats damage with a Resguard. Like it's just broken, right? Resguard is broken in lane because you're at Eldegoss that can auto from half the map away. Lane is so small, right? They can only go so many places. You'll always get a Resguard proc, and that Resguard could save his life, right? That's
Okay.
why it's important. That's why it's super important to run that item, right? That's step one. Step two, if you had full auto stacks, I wouldn't even look at secure here. I would sand attack them right away, bulldoze right away, and just start ape mashing on them with the Chrissy, right? Don't even look at. The best thing you can do sometimes is not even look at the farm, because they're gonna be confused. They're gonna be like, holy shit, do I hit the Garchomp in front of me? Do I hit the LD who's on the other side? Or do I hit the farm that's in the middle of both of them? What the fuck do I? You need to confuse the top laner sometimes and make them choose. Don't stand on top of the farm and get hit at the same time as the farm. You're making it too easy for them, right?
Sure.
What I like to do is I like to make a little triangle, right? So on pause right here. So you're both gonna walk up, right? So right there. Okay, pause. You're on top of the farm. Chrissy's under you. Chris, that's good. Chrissy should be under you slightly, right? So that she's not getting hit at the same time as you. But I think you should be on top of the farm, like right on top of it. So you're not getting hit by it, but you're hitting them, hitting the farm, right? Does that make sense?
Yeah. Do you go above the wall, or you just like walk
I go.
up?
It depends. Depends how strong they are. So they're super strong right now, right? And you don't have the stacks. I wouldn't even walk up here, but usually I just go on top of the wall. Yeah.
Okay. That's good to know.
Depending though, depending, right? Let's say they have like a side duck, or I mean, even Hoopa's a little sus, but you do have focus band, so you got some survivability, you got some way to win this. So I don't know. I think I would just go straight for the Apris. They are also considerably worse, so I would just try to kill them right away, which I know I can do. But
Right.
yeah, I mean, sometimes you just sit in the bush. Sometimes you just sit in the bush and you just play for the secure. Depends. Like Machop, I would just sit in the bush and play for secure. I wouldn't even walk up. You know what I
Sure.
mean? Just make sure you do not get hit at the same time that they're hitting the farm. That's really, really bad because they're hitting the farm no matter what, right? That the damage is going on top of the farm. The question is, are you going to be on top of the farm when it's getting hit at the same time?
Right. Yeah,
Yeah.
no, that makes sense.
Yeah, so just be more mindful of that, right? That's because I noticed you're like, that's the reason you're dying most of the time. I'll tell you right now, the reason you're dying is that you're just on top of the farm getting hit at the same time.
Sure. Okay.
Yeah.
Makes sense. Alright.
So this is
From
fine.
here.
Yeah, that's just getting hit. Let's just see how low he is though. That's you got him that
Right.
low with no auto stacks. Imagine you had them. He's just dead. He flashes away. He's got to run, right? That's when you exert your pressure as Gibble. So that's good. You got him that low without doing like the optimal pathing for the damage or the cost. Like, it's just you can see it, right? Like it's there.
Right.
Just
yeah,
if you
definitely.
do it like very correctly the next time, then it's just super free. Okay, that's fine. This is Kyogre, right? Okay, this is Kyogre. Your jungler is going down. Okay, thing to note, pause right here.